It's crunch time.
When the world just don't make sense and you need a friend, grab a hand and come aboard. It's a special place called the I'm not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait, yeah. Not telling you the name yet. You just have to wait for the ducks. It's called the William Street Swap Shop. It's called the William Street Swap Shop.
Welcome. It's Friday. It's a great episode of the William Street Swap Shop we got lined up for you. We want you all to take a deep breath, take a little sip off your tea or chai.
You had me captivated, Matt.
I knew that was going to happen.
I almost forgot we were, oh, hold on. Get rid of this. My water bottle. Gotta stay hydrated. You had me captivated, Matt. You, just like the show, I think it captivates people. I was kind of in a trance. I forgot we were about to do the show, and here we are, 1:02 p.m. We're broadcasting live from beautiful Midtown Atlanta, Georgia.
You know, I've been forgetting I have to do the show while I'm on camera lately.
Yeah. Sometimes you just kind of, when the camera cuts away, you can just kind of drift off, close your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Not off.
That's a cool idea. Look at that. This is all the monitors. You guys thought we were just making this with our iPhones? No, there's
That's a good shot right there.
Yeah.
Because it's technically, yeah, we're holding Matt's right
Wow,
arm.
that's two different cameras right there.
Yeah. Hey! Thanks for watching the William Street Swap Shop this afternoon.
And here's when, like, I go in it and disappear, and it's kind of creepy, like The Ring.
Yeah. There's two Matts now. It is kind of like The Ring. Keep an eye out if you're watching at home when we go to that shot. If you see... Well, just look over Matt's left shoulder. That's all I got to say.
This is a show called the William Street Swap Shop. If you're just tuning in for the first time, you're in for a treat.
I just started watching, and I'm already hooked.
See, that's a real viewer right there.
That's it. We did not hire a voice actress to do that. That was her. She called in, and we didn't pressure her to say that. She said the exact words.
Actual testimony.
Yep.
And so what we do is we like to take your gently used items, you email them to us at williams.swap@gmail.com, and we help you find somebody who might want to trade you something for that. It's called the swap-based economy, and it's the way of the future.
It's simple, really. Find an image online. Don't send it to the William Street Swap Shop. Take a picture of an item you have in your house. Send it to the William Street Swap Shop. Trade your items that you have at home, or items that don't necessarily exist. Thoughts, ideas, music, things that you can't put on a tangible object. Well, you can still swap them in the William Street Swap Shop. We're called the William Street Swap Shop because we're based on William Street here at William Street Studios.
So we're hoping you'll come aboard, stay dry, towel off, get in our boat with us, and together we'll set sail for friendship and fellowship. And also, we might get another visit from Greg Facebook, the founder of
That'd be
Facebook,
great.
who came on the
He's a
show
good guest.
yesterday.
Yeah. Still in town?
He said so, yeah. He was at Magic City last night. He asked me to come, but it was too late.
Oh. As Matt said, towel off. That's what my gym teacher, Mr. Wacker, would say. After a shower, bring the towels in, make sure you showered, go back to class. So come on in, show us you showered, and then we're off to class, the William Street Swap Shop.
Hit the showers, you guys. We're going to say it a couple times today.
Yep, hit the showers.
It's the William Street Swap Shop. We're excited to get it going today. Got a lot of stuff.
That's right. Wait, keep shaking hands, Matt.
Okay.
I want to show something off. We talked about it on Wednesday, but now it's a reality. If you haven't done it yet, why don't you do it? Let me show you this. Find it, computer load on my phone. Just keep shaking hands. There it is. Here's a real life use that I've used, kind of a big deal, of an emoji. You recognize it.
Wow, so it says the words and everything? I haven't even downloaded
Yeah.
it yet.
It's a deal. It's the sticker. You can download it on the Adult Swim keyboard app. I send it to everything now. And people like, Zach, we know you're you do the streaming show. And I'm like, yeah, anytime we make plans, it's a deal. Let's do it. It's a deal.
Now you guys know where Zach's... Oh, this was a night ago.
Yeah,
Elmere at 7:30.
right.
Maybe you'll go there again tonight.
Should be fun. Come
Okay.
find me. And then if you text me, hey, I'm watching you outside the window, I'll send you that text. It's a deal. Now I don't want you to see the rest of that.
Okay, got it.
Personal, private business, Matt. I talk a lot about myself, but I don't want all of my private business to go out there.
Well, today's a very privacy invasion kind of
Right.
episode of the show, so it'll be good for you, us all.
That's right. That's why we wear clothes. You got to keep some things hidden.
Send me some news.
Well, it's the William Street Swap Shop. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
My
thank
name
you.
is Matt.
My name is Zach.
It's a deal,
It's a deal.
just like the emoji says.
Matt, I was thinking, what if we did one where we lean in, if it's like, it's close up and we lean in. When you say, my name is Matt, and I join, my name is Zach. Yeah, like that.
And we keep shaking?
Yeah, so try one off, move our heads out of the way for a second, then we'll move it into the camera. There we go.
Uh-huh.
And then whenever you're ready.
My name is Matt.
And a little enthusiasm like this. My name is Zach. It's a deal.
It's a deal. Then they can't see. Oh, then we
Yeah.
got to bring this up.
Yeah.
Look how
This gives
Look how
people,
natural
it's a
that
Friday.
looks.
It gives people a chance to relax, be positive. Like, I was having a bad day, but this has gotten me out of the funk, and I'm ready to slam dunk the weekend. I hope that was
big things happening on the show today.
Can't tell you. We don't even know how it will end. There's a big twist coming up.
Yeah.
It's going to be resolved on the show. We won't draw it out. It's going to be a big... I'm a little nervous, to be honest.
Epic.
I think we should, to honor the show and season 10's goals, let's just take a look at one item, then we'll jump into the next thing.
Okay. I had a rough night last night, Matt.
I heard.
Yeah.
Professionalism requires you to
Oh.
come into the office, even though you've been out gallivanting around town.
I was about to email you and say, hey, Matt, can we move the meeting to about... We meet every day before the show to discuss our plans. And I was like, can we move it like 30 minutes up? Got a few things I got to take care of.
Now this is a snow globe, and it looks like it's the dark black metal player with the corpse paint.
Beautiful.
There's a show on Adult Swim we're thinking about bringing back for another season. That's kind of like this guy.
Oh, yeah. This is... what more can be said about it? He's got a big axe. Looks like you can't get... Yeah, you can get that at Home Depot.
I like this idea though because it's truly like the Norwegian black metal where they live in a very snowy landscape,
Right.
and he is also in a snowy landscape.
But you know what I got to say to him? If I was his father or mother or someone who cared about him a lot, hey, you're going to get cold if you don't dress warm. Put on a jacket.
Yeah. Maybe extend those, get longer leather cuffs to
Yeah.
keep your arms warm against that harsh Norwegian wind.
And then that's actually an episode of the new season, the new show that when we bring it back in the new season, there's an episode where they're outside in the snow and they're so cold. I wish we had jackets, is what they say.
They'll
And they
be
sing a
working-
song later in the episode, jackets, and it's...
Yeah. And it'll make everyone be happy and love us again.
Yeah.
Kill him with kindness.
This is...
Look at that. I like this action shot because it caught the snow in mid-fall.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
Wow, what is that? Oh, it's my bolo. Did we get the power to zoom like 10 times harder than
I
we
think
used
so,
to?
yeah.
It's like somebody upgraded the software on the cameras, and then it had a new
It is.
iOS 10 thing.
We should
Yeah.
make a game where people can call in and look at our teeth or like look up our nose and find things. Like-
That can be you.
Play the doctor or find problems with us. You don't go
So-
to WebMD. You just call in and watch this camera zoom in on our body part.
Somebody on the chat says metal dudes. It just caught my eye because it's true. Metal. Oh, swap it up. Metal dudes wear shorts throughout winter usually. Strange. Swap it up.
No.
And I was agreeing with that. I've known a lot of metal dudes. They love wearing shorts year round.
Do they wear flip flops?
No.
What are the dudes called that or people
Like, more
called
like
that wear
skate
flip flops?
shoes or
I've seen people wear flip flops in wintertime.
Yeah, I'm not into that. Why do people do that? Are you one of them? Call us 413-961-4263. Tell us about why you wear flip flops.
Yeah.
This item is cool, man, because it's like one of the. There's actual craft, and it's a good conversation piece.
Yeah. He doesn't even. He's holding an axe. There's not even a. The funny thing is I bet you didn't know this at home, but what they call guitars sometimes in a band, if you're familiar with music, they call them axes.
And this one's got a literal axe, so
Yeah, he's
bridges
actually
that
holding an axe.
concept.
Hey, grab me my axe. And like, here you go. Here's your guitar. No, I'm in my axe. And then
right. If
you
they
have
were,
to go cut down a tree.
if you were like a part-time lumberjack, part-time metal guitarist, it
Right.
would be very confusing.
This is from the band ABBA.
hmm And the swapper is Big Bow 169.
Yeah. A good swap. I haven't seen many snow globes in the swap shop. Now we can use that in the canon when people say, so what kind of things do you swap? We swap records, posters, VHS tapes, stuffed animals, shirts, snow globes. We swap it all.
Just telling from the background too, I can tell you that this was kept in a nice, clean space, very well organized. Big Boy 160 or Big Boy 69 is not fooling around with sort of. It almost looks like he runs a record label or something. It's a very clean gallery-like apartment that he lives in.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe this is just their username in the chat room at adultswim.com/videos. That's where you'll find the chat and the stream. This could be that person.
You know, this is
And the snow
totally
globe.
totally unrelated, but Mason, do we still have that Zach's knee cracking sound? I had when they were real tight on me, yeah, or like another like crackling sound, like a. Here's my idea. There we go. Whenever there's like an action movie guy says something like super cold after like getting rid of a dude,
Yeah.
and then he cracks his neck. So can I try doing that? This
Yeah.
is my chance. I'm just fully hijacking the show to live out one of my own
That's fine.
fantasies.
It's
All right,
acceptable.
and you can try it too.
At
I
home
won't-
or me?
No, we'll both.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'll have to come up with just a cool, like I just punched a guy like this,
Yeah.
okay, and then I say, and then I crack my neck right after I say it. So that I'll do this. Okay, here we go. Wait, that okay. And then I say, looks like you should have used conditioner. Was that cool?
That's pretty cool. Why did they? What was wrong with their hair? Was it like the snow got in their hair?
I don't know. Like I was able to grab his hair to beat him
Right.
up or something.
What if I
Okay,
did?
can I try it again?
Yeah.
Now
go
that I
ahead.
know the whole
Yeah,
action.
Sure.
Okay. Looks like you should have used conditioner.
That was nice.
Okay.
That was lovely. Yeah.
You want to try one?
Yeah, I'll try
Okay.
one. I'm gonna do it. I demonstrated last Friday one of my Taekwondo skills. I'm gonna do it today if that's okay.
Okay.
I'll do it kind of squatting. I'm sitting down. This is the scene. I'm sitting down at a. I'm at a truck stop. It's icy outside. Someone comes up to me and gets in my face. Yeah, you better be careful, or you're gonna fall on the ice and break your tailbone. And And then if it
You're
was a
like the
sci-fi
most-
or horror
you're the
movie, my
most
head would
polite-
spin all the way around.
The politest action hero I've ever heard. It's an icy patch.
Yeah.
You better wear some sensible
Hey,
shoes.
don't slip on that patch.
I'm gonna get to do that one day to somebody.
It's gonna probably be me. You'll be like, Matt, did we get the cables? We're gonna be working on a shoot and assault. Matt will
And
be
then
in charge of the assault.
And then I pose on the ground like they always do like that. How is it that they do that?
Yeah, that's about it. I think that's the new poster for Ghost in the Shell.
Me
Yeah,
squatting?
yeah, that's the
That'd be a
stance that they're doing.
Not good movie.
The new anime film.
We
How did that we get? Oh, because we were working at the Snow Globe.
yeah. I don't know how that
I
started.
think that would be a cool movie, though. I'm surprised. Maybe that exists. Has there been a Norwegian or a Scandinavian film that is about a metal musician and he ends up becoming like
He's
an
a
action hero?
superhero?
Yeah.
Um,
Because I mean, I guess the show we have on the air is kind of sort of like that, but like a live action. I don't know. If you're a fan of the show and you go to film school and you ever get a chance to go shoot in Norway, you're more than welcome to use that. Norway? No way. You're more than welcome to use that idea. No way.
Can we pull up Scorsese's eyebrows? I'm slowly getting to where he is. Computer, load Martin Scorsese eyebrow program simulation, please. You can use Google if you need to, computer. If the simulation's not working. We'll get to that later. Something more important we need to talk about.
Yeah.
From time to time we
Oh,
get...
there it
Oh, there it
is.
is. Yeah. Mine are getting almost...
Yeah.
This is what I have on the inside of my locker at work. Just super blown up, pixelated Scorsese eyebrows.
That was weird.
Oh, that's from yesterday.
That was weird.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Oh yeah, good one.
Why
Yeah.
do you have that up in your locker, Matt?
Here's the thing about my characters. They're all kinds of different. They're real human beings.
I had to come up with that just out of nowhere.
Yeah. That's good.
Let's destroy that piece of footage after the show.
What's interesting about working with De Niro is I wanted to try that.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try it.
He's impressionable.
Yeah.
But I didn't quite have it.
It's okay.
So we get emails from people from
Yeah.
time to time. We got to launch into this thing.
Yeah,
if
we were
gonna have
burning
yeah.
up the time.
And we've been sitting on one for a while, but it meant something to us to really get this. Do we have the clip of what happened? Let's go ahead and roll the flashback clip of the call we got.
Okay.
It was a few weeks ago at this point, but it was a big moment in the show in terms of helping people, sort of our mission.
We love hanging out together, and Devin, I'm telling you right now, I'd hate to do this to you right now on the disc golf course, but we're having a really great time and we're laughing and smiling. But there's so many other events we have planned coming up, and I don't know if you're going to be able to make it to those because we're worried about your health.
Yeah.
You know, smoking can cause a lot of trouble. I don't want to tell you how to live your life, but I think if you want to be healthier, why don't you substitute that cigarette with a popsicle?
Okay. So that was Devin called in, asked us to help him quit smoking.
Yeah. I looked really deranged when I have a long beard. That's
I was
just
thinking,
notice
you had less beard, and I had
Yeah.
more, or I have more beard, you have
Yeah.
less beard.
Just a notice, just an observation. So we need to jump right into this. Devin, that was about what, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago?
So we get an email.
Yeah.
Should we run the getting inboxed intro?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
Haven't seen it in a while. I'd like
Yeah.
to see it.
So we got inboxed, and it's a little segment we call getting inboxed. Yeah, I'm always into that song, and then it ends.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got an email from Devin, a follow-up email to that whole thing. You guys think this show's just one big joke, don't you? Well, read it and weep.
Uh-oh. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. So this is the email we received from Devin just after the flashback clip we looked at.
Hey, hey guys, Devin here. Just letting you know I haven't smoked a cigarette since you guys gave me that great friend-to-friend concern talk yesterday. My 24-hour anniversary is during the show today. Hope I can make it.
Wow.
Well, we hope you're watching, Devin, and you're still off the junk. If you want to give us a call back about the most recent update, 413-961-4263.
This was almost
Well,
3
we were
weeks
just
ago.
saying congratulations. Thank you for
Yeah.
that, for letting us know.
Yeah.
And this sort of got us thinking, like, maybe we're good at this.
I think so. Yeah. Watching that clip, I was like, I would believe him.
Yeah. So we're going to spin off. We want to make a spin-off enterprise. And we're calling it the Swap Shop Stop Smoking Seminar.
We'd
We're
love for
gonna-
you to come join us. Get your tickets now. They're selling out.
We're going to come to all the major markets, Amarillo, Texas,
Norman, Oklahoma.
Norman, Oklahoma.
Yep.
They're going to be at the Radisson Inn in Des Moines,
Yep.
and also the Radisson Inn in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Lawrence, Kansas. Elko, Nevada. San Luis Obispo, California. They give
And-
us a list. I forgot the other
Yeah,
ones,
there's
but-
like 50 other
Yeah.
ones. But if you guys don't mind, we wanted to sort of rehearse the seminar. We got it mostly worked out.
Yeah.
But we're just going to do like a little bit of our Stop Smoking seminar for you guys.
Oh, it's not, this is kind of a little bit of a sneak peek, a little bit of a tease.
Yeah. So
Normally,
if you
you'd have to buy a ticket for this.
like what you see at the dress rehearsal, come and check out one of our live events. I think you're going to be really rewarded for the money you spend on it.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead. We'll move the table.
Okay.
And we'll,
Yeah.
If we could, Dennis, you want to load up the Stop Smoking seminar program? And if you guys don't mind, we'll just try this whole thing out on you. We gotta yeah. That's enough. That clears the cameras.
It's a classic gag that won't be a part of the seminar.
Okay. No, I can't. Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, this is when we're backstage, and then they're like, and now presenting their new Stop Smoking seminar, Matt and Zach.
Hello.
And that little applause.
I'll rise. I'll start squatting down,
Yeah.
even lower than Matt. I have strong knees, and I'll rise. Hello.
Hey! Welcome to the
joining
Stop
us.
Smoking seminar.
Yeah.
A little bit about myself. My name is Matt. For several years, I smoked a pack and a half. Okay. It made my life. There was a lot of problems. I was wondering why I wasn't performing great at work. I wasn't having great relationships with my coworkers,
My name is Zach. I'm his coworker.
and I'm thinking to myself, how can I break this addiction? Zach,
Yeah.
and I turned to you and I said, what's it gonna take to change my lifestyle for the better?
Matt. Me, first of all, as your friend, I care a lot about you. I
Yeah.
see how much money you spend, and I see your health. It's going down rapidly, very
Uh-huh.
badly. So I thought you need to stop smoking.
Right.
So you don't know it, but I took your last pack.
Okay, so you guys love these. We all know what they are. Delicious.
What is that,
delicious-
gum?
No.
No. Cigarettes.
You don't need these, okay? I know what you're thinking, that this is probably, I wouldn't dare to do this on live internet, but guess what? Cut the crap. Take your life back. In the next 2 hours, we're going to show you how to make that possible. Would you like to also break a
I'd
cigarette?
love to, yeah.
And then you do your trademark line.
I was
Mine's cut
thinking-
the crap.
I was thinking, hey, bro, you got a light? And then cut it out. And then when it falls on the floor, I won't do it because I don't want to get on the stage because we're renting the stage here at the Marriott. But I'm going to take my foot and just crush it. I gently broke it. Just don't smoke.
And then you say, Oh, did I not make it clear? It's time to take your life back. With our 14-step program, we're going to show you how. It's still burning. It's just $100. We need you to go ahead and sign up. Send us an email at williams.swap@gmail.com. We'll figure out how to get you signed up. We're still working out the actual
The logistics.
program.
Yeah.
But mostly it's us standing in front of this.
Yeah, and then I think it would be a fun joke where I turn around, and as I showed my butt earlier, I'm like, you can get plenty of shots of this butt, but keep the other butts away. And I'm not talking about other people's butts, I'm talking about cigarette butts. You can look as many butts as you want here at the conference.
Yeah.
They're butts, they're funny. Emojis, you see them on the peach emoji, it's like a butt. If you didn't know that, guess what? We're not only telling you not to smoke, but you can look in the emoji, we'll tell you what each emoji means. That's something I'll do separate, man. I'll make a little extra money off to the side. I'll bring up an emoji behind me. What does this emoji mean? You might not know because you might not have lived long enough to find out what it means if you
spend all
smoke.
your time puffing on those cancer sticks. You never learned what these emojis are about.
Right.
You're going to learn about emojis. You're going to make new friends. You're going to explore new places.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to hike to the top of new things. Oh, and did I mention there might be something romantic that happens with your new lifestyle.
That's it. This is a good seminar because we don't want to tell you what to do. We want you to walk away changed and realize I need to do this. We won't tell you anything.
Right.
I'll say go ahead and pick up a cigarette.
Change is a choice. Are you going to live, you're going to be in the same rut over and over again by smoking cigarettes?
Right.
No.
No.
You're going to make a change to your life, and you're going to find things that you never thought were possible. You got any questions about it? Give us a call, 413-961-4263.
And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, who are these two guys to give us advice about this? Well, that's exactly correct. We're just swappers. We're your friends. We're your family members. We're your relatives. We're your neighbors. We're everybody for you. We want you to stop because we want you to excel at other things. My grandpa, he used to be able to smoke rings, like the video game Sonic. I thought that was cool. But as I've gotten older, I've realized that's not as cool of a task to do. What is cool? Taekwondo.
So go ahead. We'll see you at the Radisson Inn. Des Moines, we'll see you in May at the La Quinta Inn.
Yep.
And Gary, Indiana, we will see you in August, I believe.
Yep. Lincoln, Nebraska.
At the Comfort Inn.
Yep. We'll be at all the inns, and we know all the ins and outs about not smoking.
And we'll bring this waterfall with us. Don't ask us how. It comes with us everywhere we go.
You think we're expensive? You should see how much it is to ship a waterfall.
We have fun, but seriously,
Yeah.
Smoking's bad, and
Yeah, please
we're
don't
going to
smoke.
definitely want you to come out to the seminar.
Right, please.
So, thank you, Devin, for being our first ever. There you go. That's one of the good emojis. Devin was our first success story.
Yeah, thank you, Devin.
We'll definitely check in with him again, make sure that he stops smoking.
Yeah.
If you're out there, Devin, we want to hear, are you still doing it? Or did we help you break the addiction for good? 413-961-4263.
Or if you have something you would like to quit, and it doesn't have to be smoking, give us a call. You need help on something. We'll help you out right now with the waterfall. Hello,
Yeah.
welcome to
Hey, come on into
the William
the
Street
William
Swap Shop
Street's-
seminar.
Yeah, stop smoking seminar.
Yeah, I just wanted to call in and say William Street Swap Shop Stop Smoking Seminar has changed my life. It's made me a better man. It's made me a better lover. I've taken it 5 times. I've quit 5 times. I intend to quit 5 more times. That's how good the program is.
Thank you
Bravo,
so much.
yeah.
Another, just exactly the kind of success story we're talking
We
about.
didn't plant that. And if you look at the number 413-961-4263, it's actually 413-STOP-SMOKE.
I never
Why
realized
does that
that.
make
Stop
sense? Because
smoking
that's too
because
many
of you guys.
numbers to fit on the phone. It makes sense. Trust us. We work to deal out with the phone company. Mike,
All I wanna do
stepdad
is
Gary
stop
works for
smoking.
a phone line company. He made it happen.
Would you like
You
to?
guys made it happen. You guys made me a businessman. You made me a small businessman, a leader in my community, a leader in my church youth group. And I stopped smoking, and I got my kids to start smoking just to take your program to stop smoking.
Hey,
Did we save your marriage?
a lot of
You
people think
saved
it's
my
cool to
marriage.
put it
You
in their
saved my
front
mother's
pocket.
marriage. You raped my father. You made my
we get-
you made my life everything it could possibly be.
Now, do you want to say the
my
catchphrase with us on the phone one time before we let you go? We're gonna on
Sure.
3. I'm gonna snap. I'm gonna do our signature move where we snap the cigarette in half, and then we say, "Cut the crap." All right,
1,
you ready?
Do it.
Okay. 1,
2,
2,
3.
3. Cut the crap.
Crap. Yeah.
I thought you were gonna cut it and pour the tobacco into my pocket. Put it in the
I
pocket.
just stole somebody's pack of cigarettes and cut them all up because of you guys.
You
These
can't
aren't
smoke
cheap.
out of your pocket.
These aren't cheap, you guys.
That's right. I'm
That's
putting
how
them in here,
committed we are to this.
and they're on lock. You're not gonna get any more. Even if I have to take them away from you at the conference, don't even
I
ask
love
me
to
for 'em
stop
back.
smoking.
I used to smoke a pack and a half of these menthols. I'd just refresh Yahoo Answers in front of in my basement. None of that anymore.
Well, it's good to have you back, Matt, and it's good to have you calling in and hearing your stories, your success.
Does anybody else have success with the seminar? Give us a call, 404-571-8991. Or 1-800-STOP-SMOKING.
Yep. It makes
Or
sense.
84, what is the number again?
413-961-4263. It makes sense. And we're making sense. That's about how much money we're making on a profit here.
Yeah.
Not a lot, just cents. But we're making sense, S-E-N-S-E. Now bow to the sense.
Bow to your sensei.
Yep. Thank you so much for joining us to the William Street Swap Shop seminar. It's been a real pleasure having you here.
It's been neat, and I just love being here.
Yeah.
And I think we'll probably just keep doing this seminar, like all
So
the
the
whole
show's done. Swap Shop's done. We're doing the
and
seminar
We'll just stay here in the seminar
for another 2 months.
Nothing's ever gonna stop this.
If you like us swapping, come back next. Next week. Or actually, come back in 2 months. We're gonna be
Yeah.
doing this on tour.
Oh, sorry, we got a
A surprise guest on stage.
surprise guest.
Huh.
Huh. So
Hey.
hello.
Hello.
It's Alice.
Is this a new person who's coming in? Oh, it's Alice.
No, it's
Yeah. I guess we
Come on
should.
up stage, Alice.
I know.
This is our
Um,
we
Stop
go back
Smoking
out on a-
seminar. How
yeah.
are you? We make sense.
We have a concern on the
Not a lot
show.
of sense.
Maybe we should go back to the
Money.
swap shop, I guess. So
Yeah.
there's a concern with the swap shop.
What's
yeah,
wrong?
there's a concern with the swap shop. HR has asked me.
All right, let's cut
by
it. Let's cut it. Wait,
All right.
for real?
Yes.
Alice, we were
HR.
doing a bit.
Okay, well,
That
this
was kind
bit
of a
has to.
Big
to
interruption,
wait.
but thank you. It's always great to have you on.
I wish that I was here under better circumstances today.
What do you mean? What are we talking about?
Well, as you all know,
heck's
we've
going on,
talked
Alice?
about it a little bit lately this
Yeah,
week.
you sit in the middle.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Zach's eyes are glossy. His personality is a little manic, and we're a little concerned.
You could have talked about this after the show.
No, this is something we need to address now because as lead host, if someone is on drugs on my show,
Uh-huh.
that's becomes a problem for me. So I need to find this out. Today, we have to do a drug test, both of you. I'm sorry, Matt. You
Wait.
too. It's fair is fair.
On the show right now?
Right on the show, we
are you
need.
talking about?
I mean, you don't have to pee on camera, but
Okay.
you both need to go and pee off camera,
okay.
and you need to make sure no buying someone else's pee. Okay, today. It's got to be your pee. Don't lie. Don't be a liar.
Okay.
Well, I'm actually glad this came up because there's been a lot of talk on the chat. People are like, Zach looks high AF, or Matt looks like he just, came out of a opium den. So I welcome the chance to prove that I'm clean.
Okay. Yeah.
But I don't see what the purpose is for. People can say what you look like. That's just the way we were born, Alice.
They can say that, but if there's some truth to it, then that's a problem for this show. We're owned by a large corporation, and we can't have drug users being employed by us.
So you're making. I mean, Alice. Sometimes people who drink are more dangerous than people who do drugs.
Well, it's not my fault that society has accepted alcohol over marijuana.
I mean, I'm not high.
And it's not just marijuana. This does actually test for cocaine,
Yeah, let me-
methamphetamine, and opiates. So if any of you have a little extracurricular activities, they're going to come out
Alice,
today.
I'm just upset that you expensed these are.
This isn't a joke.
These.
Let's look
Yeah.
at this real quick. This thing tests for all the following drugs: marijuana, cocaine, methamphetamine, and opiates. And guess what else? It's 99% accurate,
And it's
it won't make
confidential.
you pregnant.
Can you share your results online?
You can if you want to, but it's not going to do it for you.
I'll do it. I'll share it. If there's a social media button on there, I'll just hit it. I'll hit the
Share
button.
your results
Share
with
on
your
Facebook.
friends.
Yeah. I passed a drug test. Or if you're one of those kind of kids who takes pictures of yourself smoking pot in the car,
You have to decide before.
Share a photo of it, you failing.
In the future, though, if they have that button available, they should make you decide before you know the results if you're going to
If you're
share
gonna
it. No
share it
matter
or
what the
not.
results are, you have to share it. But yeah, marijuana is the most commonly abused illicit drug, which is
Yeah.
very frightening, which is typically smoked, also known as pot, grass, weed, and reefer.
So we were talking about before the show about, it's become real popular on the internet and on Viceland and the other things are doing all these shows about using drugs.
Yeah.
Right. People
But
use
we're going to be the first show to break the getting tested for drugs.
Yeah.
I don't know if
barrier.
that's true, but maybe.
Well, this is kind of it's a surprise.
Yeah,
I'll
it is
also
a
be honest.
surprise.
I thought when I first started working here, they're like, it doesn't matter. I don't do anything.
Do you want to go? You don't want to admit to anything before you even do the
I also have
check?
nothing to hide. I have
The
nothing
punishment
to
will be smaller if you admit to it ahead of
Yeah,
time.
hide. I have nothing to hide.
you will be less fired.
I have nothing to hide.
And that's, I hate to say it,
I have nothing to hide. Alice.
firing is what will happen if either of you are positive for anything.
Why would I have nothing to hide?
Well, good. Then it shouldn't be a problem.
I'm going to go ahead and
Okay,
time's
yeah.
wasting.
Let's
So,
go do it. Go
in case
pee
you
in this
guys were
cup.
thinking you might duck out of the show early or, go talk to some friends or whatnot, close this tab on your browser, you're going to want to stick around because guess what? We're going to do the results live on the show. Will it end our careers? Very, very possibly it could.
So if we get tested positive, it's over.
Yep, it's over.
Well, I'm confident.
We
I
can't have
nothing
some
to hide.
druggies on this show. This is a pure, wholesome show. I want people who are letting their 8-year-olds watch it to know that they're getting wholesome content and they're not being led astray by some strung out druggies.
Okay.
So-
Well, I'm going to go take
Yeah.
my drug test. This is real. This isn't a joke. And I'll try to
I
do
see
it as
someone on the
clean.
chat saying that I should take one too, which that's not necessary.
That's
As,
a good point, though.
Yeah.
as lead host, though, I don't need to.
I think at a later, we only bought 2, but at a later
Yeah.
date, I think that's an absolutely excellent point.
Yeah.
No,
Who said that? Oh, right. Chiron John.
Alice, you're the
Excellent
boss.
point.
You're the
We'll-
boss.
yeah.
You should still have
I'll
to
do it
treat
at a
everything
later
should be
date.
equal.
Yes, give me a good 6-week start.
You got to kick it. You got to kick the habit first.
Yeah.
Well,
There's no. I mean, there's nothing to hide.
Alice does
I've
those
been-
executive drugs that help
I've been
her
open about
performance.
my drug use on this show back in the day, and I said that there was a brownie and a gummy once, but that was years ago, and I knew it was wrong, and I've asked for forgiveness from the right people, and I'm 100% marijuana free today. Because
Hella wicked.
Nice. You're the story of a life that can be turned
Yeah.
around.
yes.
All right, I better
All
do
right,
this.
yeah,
I don't
go
even
do
know how
it.
long this is
I
going to
hope you
take,
guys
but
didn't pee before the show.
I did, but I think I'll be all right.
Okay.
This is real. This is really happening. I'll see you guys in a sec, and then Zach can go and do
Okay.
his.
How does it? I don't even really. Can we open it now? Let's open Zach's.
okay. I have
Just
nothing
wanna-
to hide.
I just want to see. I haven't even seen a drug kit before.
So Alice, they didn't make me drug test when I first got hired here, though.
I know. Well,
Even
that's,
then, I was not.
they don't really until you start showing signs of illicit activity,
Okay.
and then they get a little concerned. Oh, let's put together your box. That's a nice little box. This is like a DIY project. And we have. Oh, I thought it was multiple cups, but it's actually just cup with a nice twist cap ridge.
Can I?
We have a bag.
Hold on. Hey, Gary. Gary, can you hear me? Okay. Hang on. We're gonna bring you on the call. I actually wanted to call you. I'm glad that you called. I was kind of worried about
Who's
this.
Gary?
I don't hear Gary in my. Go ahead and talk, Gary.
Can you hear me? This is Gary talking to you.
Yeah, I can hear you through my speaker now.
Okay, now can your audience hear me?
I think so.
Here's what I'm gonna try and do. Can you hear me through your headphones, Zach?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Now I'm gonna put up my Skype. I'm gonna go so that we can have a little video chat, if that's all right with you.
Okay. Yeah. We're gonna have a video chat. Okay.
Good to see
Hey,
you.
man.
Yeah, the Skype seems to be working.
Yeah.
Now listen, Zach. I'm watching the show, okay?
Okay. Let me just try and take up speaker and maybe that will work. Hello?
Yes, Zach. Can
There
you
we
hear me
go.
now?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Okay, great. Just to preface what I'm going to say, I've beat these tests a lot of times. I'm
So you're
watching
watching
the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm kind of I'd rather have this call, to be honest, TBH, off the screen, Gary.
No, man, don't. Time is of the essence.
Okay.
Now, here's all you got to do. Do you have some loose change in your pocket?
Yeah. I got
Okay.
a couple quarters.
You
I
just
was
gotta
saving them to get a soda after the show, though.
get all that loose change in your hand,
Okay.
and then you got to pee through the preferably nickels or pennies.
Okay.
It's going to neutralize all the drug content.
Gary, you know me. I don't do drugs.
I'm just trying to be safe here, Zach, okay? I'm looking out for you. Now listen,
Yeah.
can you zoom in tight on my face here? Is that feasible?
I was worried. My mom told me you actually grew weed in Hawaii when you were in Hawaii for a while.
Shut up and listen to me, Zach.
Okay.
You just act natural,
Yeah.
and it'll all work out.
Okay.
Half of it is your manner and how natural you look or not.
Okay.
Okay, you got me?
Yeah.
You're cool, baby. You got this.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. So should I just tell them? I guess I was like at a corn. I will be honest, Gary. I was at a concert.
Zach, I gotta run, man. I'm late for my
I
shift.
think I might
at
have just
Honey Baked
inhaled some
Hams.
second. I think it was just second. I think
I'll
I just
see you,
inhaled
man.
secondhand smoke at a concert. That's it. That's the only time I think I've ever. And then someone was like, "Here, have this brownie." They said they made it.
You tell them that, Zach. You just tell them that.
But all right,
And
I'm a little worried now,
they'll
though.
believe it.
My
Trust
job is on the line, Gary, because my job's a little more important than your job at Honey Baked Hams.
You're doing great, Zach. I'll talk to you
All
later.
right, thank you, Gary.
Bye-bye.
Bye. So, Alice, I mean, we're like colleagues. We're not. I know you're the lead host and you're the boss, but you're really could we just like let this slide and say, yeah, we tested fine?
Zach, this is serious. I've told you I take drugs very seriously. After that one time with the gummy bear, I learned the effects it really can have on you.
Okay.
And I don't want to see that happen to anyone else.
So what do I do? How do I do this?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I guess you don't open that yet.
Okay.
I think you pee in the cup. They
Okay.
made the pee blue on this, which rarely.
So I
is
can't put water
someone's-
in there and
yeah,
try and trick you.
rarely is someone's pee that blue.
Okay.
Unless you're well hydrated.
I've been
Um,
drinking a lot of water.
Well, good. And then minimum urine level.
Okay. So
So you need at least that
like
much.
half of the
pee.
cup to
I
fill
mean,
up.
not that much, probably, but. So then you.
I'll just fill it to the
then
brim.
you twist the
Nothing to
lid
hide.
securely on the collection cup.
Okay.
And then you activate it by tipping it. Oh, on the top. Yeah, so they'll be on the top. There'll be like two little test
Okay.
legs.
Test legs.
So you'll activate the test by tipping.
Where are
the
those
collection
at? On the
cup.
on the
It's
lid?
on the lid.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So here, this
What
is
if it
what I
leaks
need
out?
to know. This is what I need to know. The drug names will appear. If there's a red or pink colored line next to the word control and a red or pink colored line next to the word drug, it's negative.
Okay.
However, if there's only a red line next to control and not drug, then it means a drug has been detected.
Okay.
And if there's no lines, it's an invalid result, and you're going to have to do it all over again. We're going to have to send the intern to get another kit.
Okay.
So,
So I'll
Zach,
fill the cup.
don't
put
be
it on the
nervous.
legs.
I mean, there's
I'm
nothing
not
you
nervous,
can
Alice,
do
but
right
I just don't think
now.
it's fair that I.
If your past is your past, and it's going to come to light today.
I was at that one concert at the Slipknot show
Mhm.
like a month
Slipknot?
ago. Yeah, and
Oh,
there's a
it's
lot
corn.
of secondhand smoke.
That's not a real thing. You can get I mean, you might get a little secondhand high, but
Yeah.
not. You can't get second high drug tested
Okay.
high. So don't worry about it. You know.
Yeah. Well,
You've
I've
done,
nothing
I mean,
to,
I think
to
you've
fear.
done a great job on this show, and I think that you can be proud of it. If you leave today, you can be proud of what you've had and go on, see what other jobs are out there. I mean, you could follow in your
Well,
stepfather's
no, you're acting like
footsteps
it's
at
already
Honey Baked
over.
Ham. I bet
You're
you get
acting
a
like
free
I'm gonna
ham.
get. You're like I'm gonna get
I
in
mean,
trouble.
I'm basically, I'm expecting it. I know I haven't seen eyes that glossy in a long time.
Alice, I
and-
would never do drugs.
And
at
they're a
work.
little bloodshot.
That was just because I
You're
didn't
either
get a lot of sleep last
high
night.
or you had 2 pitchers of margaritas last night. I don't know. Who knows?
I'm gonna be honest right now to the camera. People in the past have said Zach is a drug dealer. Zach's high AF. I've never done drugs on the show. I've never sold drugs in my life. I'm clean. I'm sober. I'm ready to do this. No fear.
Someone who's clean and sober that doesn't have to like spell it out like that. It's only the people who have to hide, who go down this long list in their heads of, let me say I didn't do this, let me say I didn't do this.
Okay.
If you were clean and sober, you'd be sitting back in that chair.
Well, there's questions here. It says questions we can call 1-800. And they identify there's THC, that means marijuana. COC means cocaine. So this tests for everything, PCP,
I know, well, maybe.
benzodiazepines, methadone, barbiturates,
Are you high on
cyclic
barbiturates?
antidepressants or oxycodone.
Did you do some barbiturates
No.
this morning?
Never else. I'm fine. All I've had this morning, I'm high on life, as they say.
That laugh says a lot more than that.
I'm high on life.
That sounds like a laugh of someone whose drug is helping them laugh.
Well, so you kind of, it's just like, this should be a positive thing. Like, we'll just test it and be strictly business. But now it seems like you're kind of accusing me on the show.
I'm not.
And when this comes back negative, I think we're gonna have to have maybe some kind of talk or
But-
go up to HR.
We don't have to do that, but I think I will apologize if you are not high.
Okay. You will apologize?
That's yes. I was saying
I'm
that
not
to
high
the
right
people.
now. If I'm sober, if it comes back clean,
if it comes back clean,
no red marks.
I will apologize for thinking that your eyes are so
Okay,
glassy.
so we want to
if
show
you
what no drug detective
drugs.
means.
That
It's at the bottom down there. So that way people get home can see the results before
so
we
if
actually reveal them. And we're revealing them today on the show?
yes, if we see this, that means Zach is not a druggie.
Okay.
If we see
What if Matt tests?
that's also Zach is not a druggie, or Matt either.
Okay.
Both of those mean that they are just high on life. And then if we go down a little further, this one. This means that all the drugs.
Okay.
All right, well, Matt is back. I wonder what color his pee is. How dehydrated is he? You're hiding it.
Matt, do you want that bag?
I don't want to touch it. What if it's spilled all over the table right now?
Okay. No, it's very tightly. I wanted to.
Are you
I don't want this to get too graphic. I didn't realize how gross this was going to be. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You need to drink some more water.
So what?
All
It
right.
said-
You're gonna give away the results already.
Okay.
Well, you just did.
No.
Okay, I'll go do mine. I'll go do mine and I'll be right back.
Go
Zach,
do
you got to do
yours.
yours. Yeah, we're running out of time.
Oh my God.
Okay, so I've got the test. This might go down as one of the worst ideas we've ever had.
We should have done like a mouse swap.
Uh-oh. What's happening?
You're not allowed to have liquids in this room.
I take ownership for this. This was a bad idea. Okay, so what did you guys talk about while I was gone?
Well, we went down and told everyone how you can know if it's druggy or not. So now
Okay.
everyone knows your results.
Okay. I think this is it said wait 5 minutes, so I don't think the results
Okay.
are really here. And I didn't want to subject everyone to that. That's why I've
To your
wrapped
pee?
yeah.
No, we all saw it. I'd say it's not terrible. Like, you're not dehydrated, but you probably could drink another glass of water before you go to sleep tonight.
I want Stephanie, will you do me a favor after the show is over and take the file that they make of the show, the archive file, and just drag it real slowly for dramatic purposes into the trash can icon on the Mac desktop.
No, I think this is going to go down in the top 10 videos of Swap Shop you need to see.
Okay.
After my #1 episode when I went on a date. I'd call that #1.
So, what do you think? What do you think's going to happen early, like your preliminary predictions,
Well,
knowing that was inaccurate?
We talked with you?
with both of us. I
Well,
do have to tip it to the side though.
we talked a little
5
bit. I think that's after 5.
It says 5 minutes. Okay, so I just tipped it. Now we got 5 minutes to wait. You guys want to call in and give us your predictions? Let us know. 413-961-4263. But we can't show this results yet until 5 minutes are up.
Yeah, we talked about it a little while you were gone. I think Zach is high on marijuana.
You think?
Yeah. No one is that chill and happy and nice all the time.
See, I think he's clean as a whistle. He's a good guy without any sort of. Wow, he did his in like 2 seconds.
I know. What were you doing?
I was reading the instructions.
All right.
All right. Thank you for also. Yeah, I didn't realize how gross this would be. But
You guys could have put it in these nice boxes they gave you.
well, then you can't see the results.
All right, well,
You guys want to call us? Let us know what
Oh,
you
we
think.
can mail
is
it
gonna
to
happen.
ensure that these are correct.
Alice, can I see what it means when you...
No, you're just gonna have
Okay.
to wait. Okay.
Okay.
You also missed while we were gone that I said I would apologize to Zach if he is indeed not a high.
Oh, good. I think that would be a warranted apology. So listen, we got time for like 2 predictions. This is the 12 hole today. Who's on drugs? Is it Zach or Matt, or neither, or both? 413-961-4263. This, I couldn't be more honest. This is really a real thing. To
They
the point
really
that I
peed
wish
in
that I
these
wish it
cups.
wasn't.
Right.
I wish I
Where's
had.
your test at, Matt?
Huh?
Your hands on it? Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
he
don't want
just
anyone to
doesn't-
see what the results
Well,
are.
I
really.
mean, you could do what Zach is doing, where just face it towards you.
Good point. Okay. All right.
How accurate are these? We should have had you both do 2 of them. I mean, if you're pregnant, you always do 2 pregnancy tests. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could
So-
follow up with like a more
A mouse
true
swab.
lab-based thing. If you guys got predictions, give us a call. Otherwise, we'll just wait and let the
Takes
sands
what, a
of
few
time.
minutes?
Yeah.
Let the.
I kind of feel like a parent here, and you guys have been caught, and I just want, for my own sanity, to do some drug tests.
Yeah.
So,
Did your
How long
parents
did
ever give you
drugs
that
stay in
talk?
your system?
I don't know how long. Internet. How long do drugs stay?
Someone in
your
chat
system?
knows, I think.
Someone. Yeah.
Today's been an interesting episode. We've had a lot of talk about smoking, cigarettes, and
Addictions.
addictions.
It's been like the substance abuse special.
Right.
You know what we should do in the meantime?
At the end, we should have a PSA. Says if you have drugs in your system, you could.
Yeah. Drugs aren't cool.
Hello?
Sorry. Hello.
Hey. Come on in.
Hey, it's Tony.
Hey, Tony. It's been a little while. How you been?
I'm here to do. Yeah, I know it's been a while. Doing a prediction thing.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
What do you
I
predict?
think it's Alex that's on drugs.
Well, we
Well,
don't have a
that's not
test
an
for her yet,
option.
but I tend to agree with you.
I just have a very chill personality and a direct way of saying things. And if that makes me a drug user, then.
All right, but then I'm gonna guess it's Zach.
Why me?
Oh,
Nothing to
because you have
hide.
the glossy eyes. I don't know. You
We'll
just
find
seem
out
like you
with
do
those
drugs.
results.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Huh?
I
no,
think,
not at all.
Tony, how pumped are you going to be if you get to head out for the weekend, clock out of your job, knowing both of Zach and Matt are drug-free? How
I'll
good is
be,
that going to make you
well,
feel?
if I have to get a job first, but I'll be pretty excited.
Okay. Well, good luck with getting the job.
I'll try.
Well, thanks for your call. We're going to take one more prediction if we can get it. Tony says Alice is on drugs, but do you have a Zach or Matt opinion?
Let us know. 413-961-4263.
Which one of us is on drugs or not
I'd
on
like
drugs?
to make another argument that Zach is living with a college intern. And I mean, if that doesn't spell marijuana and drug use, I don't know what does. That laugh.
No drugs. No drugs.
Seems pretty suspicious.
I think you're going to be surprised at the results of this test, Alice.
There's a third possibility that Alice, she brought the test, so maybe she's trying to frame us.
There's nothing wrong with these tests. They were in the box. All right.
All right, we're up to 5 minutes. Too late to guess on Matt. Oh wait, one more guess. Here we go. Yes.
Hello.
Come on in.
Welcome to the William Street Swap Shop.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going?
It's
Pretty good.
Who do you think's on drugs or drug free?
I think Zach.
How come?
Okay.
He uses a lot of slang terms.
I use a lot of
Could
slang
be
terms.
short for drug terms.
Oh,
He knows a lot of the street level stuff. He just knows the streets a little too well.
What?
Yes. Okay,
Alright.
so your vote is Zach on drugs, any specific ones, and Matt not.
Yes.
Yeah, I think Zach might be. I don't know what
Do you think
TBH means.
Zach's a reefer a reefer fanatic?
Yeah, or
TBH? I'm not on
NBD.
THC.
That might be a drug term.
Zach,
Hey,
what-
SMH. Get off my case. I'm not on THC.
SMH. That's definitely. I've heard that one before.
All right, I gotta let you go because we're running out of time for the
Okay.
results, and I
Zach,
think there's
what's
only a
your-
window
Okay.
where it's accurate.
Okay.
But thank you for the prediction. Can we get tight? We lost Vaughn, but can we still get tight? Okay. So here's the key, the results key. Thank you for that music. Yes. All right. The results key says. We get a little tighter on that, maybe. Okay. There we go.
So if we see both
So if
lines.
we see both lines, it's negative. If we see one line, it's preliminary positive. And then it's invalid if the control drug doesn't light up. Okay, so no line means positive. Got it.
Or one line means positive.
All right,
Okay,
so let's
we'll
go
from
down the
top.
list
Oh, okay.
We all already saw them. Here's-
for Matt's.
Okay, not
THC.
THC.
Wait,
I see two
two
lines.
lines. Oh, I should have done the other way. Would be more shocking.
So what is that? Cocaine?
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
There's no cocaine.
You're
in that.
clean?
I'm clean. MET methamphetamines.
Clean.
Clean. I was a little worried about that one, but good.
Opioids.
Opioids.
Which could have just meant you ate a lemon seed muffin, right?
Right.
But you're good.
Good.
And THC.
THC.
All right.
Yes.
Matt, you can continue
We
to
need a
host
stamper,
William
yes.
Street Swap Shop.
I told all those people in the chat who said I was a reefer addict that I was not.
Zach?
All that's left now is to reveal Zach.
Okay. Gonna show you what we already knew.
Cocaine. Negative.
Negative on the cocaine.
Nice. Good for you.
It's not worth it.
Meth?
Meth-
I don't do meth.
Negative.
Negative. You can see the line there. Opioids, opiates. Don't hate on the opiates. Hey, fine. Haven't done any of those. I think this is what everyone's been waiting for. What they think. Zach,
Yeah.
he smokes marijuana, and
Oh. That changes things.
yeah, I was all set to pack my bags to BH.
You know,
Why, if you,
I think these aren't,
why were you
uh,
gonna set your, or why were you ready to pack your bags?
Well, I'm gonna be honest, Alice. In the last 2 minutes of the 12 hole, just last Saturday, I did smoke marijuana
with your roommate.
in friends, and then before that, and then later that evening, I smoked with another person. So I did do drugs. I'm being honest. So this drug test, either it's all flushed out of my system since Saturday, or it doesn't work.
Well, Zach,
So you have to apologize
honest
to me now.
Words, no, but you just told me you do drugs, so what am I apologizing for?
Well, the drug test didn't say.
Right, the drug test didn't, but you told me that you do drugs, so that apology is invalid now. And also, I mean,
I guess, yeah, tough but
You-
fair.
you also just told me that you did drugs, and as I said, I can't have a druggy host.
It's time to pack your stuff, Zach.
All right.
Like,
For real?
your piece a lot
No,
clearer
don't.
than that.
It's not that kind of show.
All right,
right.
Alice. Good luck
You-
hosting.
you are well
finding a
hydrated.
replacement.
What,
about-
what is this vintage bag?
Good luck finding someone else to
Pack
host
up.
the
Sorry,
show.
Zach.
Zach, it's
It's all right.
yeah.
I'll
No,
just take
please
the drug
leave,
test with
leave
me to
your gloves
remember.
and bolo behind.
Can we? Yeah, there we go. It's
You
a tough
can-
way to
Well,
end the week.
I'm sorry, but
a
you're
fair
not
way
going to
end
be
the
allowed
week.
to wear any bolo tie for the next 6 months.
Okay. Well, I know
That's
you
part
wanted
of
us
the
to tuck our
contract.
shirts in, but I would prefer my shirt untucked.
So
Good luck
Zach?
finding another
All right.
host.
It's been great having you on the
Yep.
show. I'm sorry it had to end this
It's
way.
all right. I'll see you guys
And,
probably
Maybe we'll see you at the
Home Depot or something maybe
yeah,
over the weekend. Or
paint store or
All
whatnot.
right. Sounds good.
Thanks for joining us this week, you
Thank you.
guys. Today's show, it kind of worked,
Yeah.
but
To be
we'll
honest,
see
I
you
thought
next
I'm
week.
surprised I didn't fail.
Till then,
It's a
it's
deal.
a deal.
that's a deal.